In a country long battered by shock, a fresh unnatural disaster has seized Lebanon. The fires burned long here at the port. The cause, a powder keg of unstable chemicals left to rot in the very heart of Beirut. The shock could be felt in Cyprus, Syria and Israel. The 2,500 tonnes of ammonium nitrate fertiliser was the equivalent of a 1 kiloton blast. This was Lebanon's 9/11, they say. A catastrophe that shook the entire country. A small fire at the port had drawn people to their windows to watch. When the chemicals exploded, they received the brunt. More than 4,000 have been hurt and Lebanon is traumatised. It is a day they will never forget, especially for bride Isra Sablani. In the small town of Ras El Harif, the buildings still stand, but the people are shattered. Jessie Kawaji Daoud was a nurse at Beirut's St. George Hospital. She died along with 3 other colleagues. She was 31 years old and leaves behind her 2-year-old Ella and her husband.
It's the work of a nurse. It's not to save life of people, take care of people. This is what she do. She was a hero. She died when she's on his duty. She's saving people and she died.
At Jessie Daoud's hospital, there is hurt and anger at a man-made disaster, a physical manifestation of the country's long dysfunction.
This is a catastrophe because, you know, we are one of the, best functioning institution in the city. We're helping with the COVID effort, we're treating patients. Already the healthcare system is about to collapse.
Resilience is a word much overused in Lebanon. In May Maliki's apartment, she sought a moment of peace among the wreckage. The 78-year-old has suffered months of power cuts, the loss of her savings and rising food prices. And now, this disaster.
Hopes, everybody says there is no hope, But I don't want to believe it. I want to keep hoping that each time these catastrophes happen, we stand up and start again. But everybody says, many years before, when I was in the United States, they asked me this question: is there hope for Lebanon? I mean, there is no hope.
The same politicians who created the earlier crises have to resolve this one. There's little hope they can do it alone, and there is a limit to how much more Lebanon can endure.
It was more that I was an homage to all those who are gone and who were less fortunate than us. And they were caught in in this big catastrophe.
Quentin Sommerville, BBC News.